In the frozen wilderness of Canada, a hunter walked into a village of nearly 40 people and found no one. Fires were cold, food was untouched, and the graves were empty. This is the mystery of Angikuni Lake.
No bodies were ever found, no footprints leading away, and no explanation that satisfied everyone. Some say it was a hoax, others say it was covered up. But one thing is certain, something went very wrong at Angikuni Lake. Angikuni Lake lies deep in what is now Nunavut, Canada, a frozen, isolated region where winter lasts most of the year and survival depends entirely on community. In the early 1930s, small Inuit camps existed here, families who hunted, fished, and lived far from modern civilization. Once winter arrived, leaving was almost impossible, which makes what happened next even more disturbing.
In 1930, a fur trapper named Joe LaBelle claimed he arrived at an Inuit settlement near Angikuni Lake. He expected warmth, food, conversation. Instead, he found silence. The huts were intact. Cooking pots still held frozen food. Rifles leaned against walls. But the people were gone.
What disturbed LaBelle most wasn't the empty homes. It was the cemetery. According to his account, the graves had been opened, and the bodies were missing. That's when he fled the area. LaBelle reported the incident to Canadian authorities. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police were sent to investigate, but their official findings conflicted with his story. They reported no abandoned village, no disturbed graves, and no evidence that a large settlement ever existed there, which raised a terrifying question. Was Joe LaBelle lying, or was something being hidden?
Over time, Angikuni Lake became more than a location. It became a legend, a story caught between folklore and history, denied by officials, but remembered by those who lived nearby. And to this day, the truth remains unresolved.
Some historians believe LaBelle exaggerated or fabricated the story. No photographs, no physical evidence. Others believe the Inuit may have relocated seasonally. But even then, why leave food, weapons, and tools behind? Illness could have forced evacuation. But again, no bodies were ever found. Local legends speak of strange lights in the sky and sounds echoing across the frozen lake at night. Stories pass quietly, but never officially recorded.
Years later, researchers found something chilling. Government reports about the case contradict each other. Some documents exist, others simply don't, as if the story itself was erased. Angikuni Lake is not the only place where people disappeared without answers. There are others, some explained, and some deliberately forgotten.
Angikuni Lake remains one of the most disputed disappearance cases ever reported.